I don't know. It's I can't really ever try hard, can I? I'm just too myself. look at me just spamming it. I love it.
Hey buddy, watch this.
I've been thinking lately I want to do, you know, these sort of series of videos. So we kicked it off with back to duels, kind of like back to school. And we went back into duels and experimented with duels and got our fill of duels. Now I want to do the next video series, which is try hard, much like the movie Die Hard. And what that means is just actually concentrating on climbing for once, seeing how high in legend I can get this month. There's no set goal. I'm not like playing for rank 1 legend or anything. I suppose it would be nice to set a new record for my highest ever legend rank, but that's pretty high. It's like 37 or 39 or something. So that's a pretty lofty goal. I don't know if we'll be able to do that. Just see how far we can go and see what we learn from actually tryharding. Frankly, I may hate it. I may stop. I have the prerogative to stop, you know. It's my stuff. So if I hate it, we'll quit, but that's the goal. So we'll play, you know, real decks to some degree. Like this is what we're going to start with. This isn't exactly a real deck, but it's surely enough to get us to legend. I'm thinking, or at the least get us started. Armor gain is really, really important. And although certainly a Venomous Scorpion could lead to some armor gain, I think more reliably, multiple Kreshes will lead to extra armor gain. So if you don't have a Kresh, you could probably get away with a Scorpion. Although, I don't know, you may want to shift away from OTK if you don't have a Kresh. I haven't played enough of this to really tell you, though. We won like 8 or 9 straight games of this deck when we had in Dungar and like some meme dormant cards. I actually think the Magtheridon is good though, so I left it. Like it was serving as 2 things. Great removal tool sometimes, like a third kind of guaranteed removal tool with a Blade Storm sort of thing, but also that 12/12 hit face multiple times and set up lethal outs on our OTK. So I'm actually happy to keep the Magtheridon. The one scenario where I'd be really happy to have a Cthulhu is against like another warrior who like had too much health and a lot of value, and I need the extra value and fatigue protection. But I don't know how likely we're gonna see another grindy or warrior. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, happy to have a good minion target for that. That was pretty unlikely to connect. Now, as far as like how concentrated I am during these games, as far as like the tryhard series, I'm gonna try a little more to like enunciate my plays. But frankly, since stuff's less fun, I may also just play a little faster on average, which some people are like, yes, finally. But you know, I think we'll slow down when moments really matter and really talk through moments that matter so we have some learning experiences. But I'll just say right now, I'll frame this like I may get distracted and read chat a lot if we're just playing the same deck for a few days in a row, right? It may be hard for me to stay engaged vocally and sort of mentally, but we'll see how it goes. I'm actually going to go ahead and use this Shield Slam. It's a pretty good target. This is a game where I think we'll have time to find the second Shield Slam for combo. It's on curve, easy. Great, another minion. Not too bad, though. Actually less scary. Do I actually want to put a 12/12 in? It's kind of free right now. Pretty good against Mage, usually. Devolving Missiles, I guess, is really good against Magtheridon, though. You know what? Let's bait the Devolving Missiles with the Scrap Golem and then Magtheridon. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Who knows? No game sound? Really? What about now? I may have to restart it. I don't know. We'll see. Can you hear now? No Devolving Missiles yet. Okay, Brain Freezes ×2 gone. Again, excellent for Magtheridon. This is kind of annoying, though, for the Blade Storm. Unfortunately, we may have to take 5 extra. Still no sound, really? All right, game sound reactivated. Sorry, everybody. Okay, I did that whole spiel, too. It was a great spiel about the tryhard series, and I broke it all down. I may have to include this game on YouTube anyway, even with no sound. Yeah, I guess we'll take the 5 just to get a 12/12. I'm cool with it. And this is a game where we don't really have to OTK to win, right? We can definitely win this game. Gonna wait on that. I want to kind of play this post Kargath. We can win this game just via like stabilizing health, right? Like just eating all their, like we've already eaten 2. Oh my god, they had the evolving. They just didn't use it on the scrap golem. Really? Man, that's annoying. Like, why wouldn't you devolve that scrap golem? You brain freezed it twice and still gave me the armor? What are you saving it for? That's crazy to me. I would have ripped that devolving so fast against that scrap golem when armor gain seemingly is something I care a lot about. Anyway, we've already eaten 2 Apexuses that didn't put me below 30, so that's great news, I think.
You don't pick the one.
I may have to rip this early just to have a play to make and test a counter spell. Okay. We'll put in the Kargath. Great trade here. Get a good minion. All good. Got a free shield slam, by the way, off the wand maker, which is awesome. That means I can actually use this for removal again if I want, since I still retain combo. Made your first second round, it's actually winning games. Feels good. Oh yeah, man, that's exactly what I think Hearthstone should be about, dude. Having fun with a homemade deck. That's like the supreme experience in my mind. You know, I don't judge net decking. It's a great way to win. Nothing wrong with that, but there's something extra nice, I think, about playing your own stuff. Pretty interesting chance to get a ranker off here, maybe. We could actually just, like, shield slam ranker, but hopefully this will leave both of these alive for the ranker, right? Pretty good chance. Yeah, nice. Perfect. When I say pretty good chance, it wasn't that good, but, you know, a reasonable chance. Feeling light on card draw right now. Do we need more card draw in the stack? We didn't hit an Outrider's Axe, which would make a big difference. We did hit 1 Stonewall, though, so we've actually drawn a little. Man, the minions on this guy. Do I ever steal this? I can use my hero power and gain like 10 armor in a turn. They don't kill it usually, right? I mean, it really makes it work for it at least. I think this is a game where it's going to be really hard to OTK anyway, because it's going to be so hard to get enough armor against Mage, right? Like they're just going to keep hitting me. All right, I'm going to take it. I mean, I don't know. It's I can't really ever try hard, can I? I'm just too myself. I just have to. I don't know. I need to spend mana, so I really hope it lives. It's also dragon for my N'Zoth, which I don't have. We cut the dragon boy. Actually, you know, I might want to add an Alexstrasza in now that I think about that. We cut Sleepy Boy Neralex, which I had before. That was my... Ooh, it's gonna live, I think. Ooh! No! Oh, such a good try. Oh, hey, N'Zoth has pirate, mech, dragon. Totally worth already, right? Totally worth. And I get the armor back immediately, potentially, if I can keep it alive again. And drawing a card's so good. All right. Heal 10, baby. Let's go. This is a great game. Springwater, they do actually have a minion in deck now. They may have drawn it. It'd actually be better if they didn't in this case, because, of course, we could break other minion-based stuff. Although, I guess they've already got double Apexes, huh? Okay, that's not bad. Do you have the finisher here? Just ping? Okay. Nice. 11 damage and infinite armor here. I'm just hitting it 5 times, baby. I don't care. I need the life. look at me just spamming it. I love it. Now, the bad news is, of course, I don't have OTK anymore, but I don't really need it, of course, if I could just outlast them. And then secondly, of course, I wouldn't have this armor if I still had Silas, so it's not like I really lost much. Okay. That was fantastic. What a first game, though, honestly.
I can take the hit.
Okay, now that both masks are gone, Bulwark's way better. I mean, they still have ping, of course, right? But that takes 4 turns. By then, Hopefully we've stabilized. I mean, we're at 48. We've gotten through double Apexis, double Mask. I'm sure the Solarian will cast like 3 Mask of Cthunes. It's no big deal, but... Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's just gonna burn cards, so that's fine, actually. I would rather them have a random minion than... Oh, that doesn't do anything. Okay, great. That was actually not the best Solarian, I would say. Okay, they're saving a card, yeah. I like it. Kargath Prime is just fantastic here. Don't need anything fancier than this. All right, we're up to 60. 3-card fatigue advantage. Yeah, we should be fine. I mean, we're a little light on resources, to be fair, but they're all like out of damage. They just like don't have much damage left. 2 fireballs or something. That's it. I'll just hero power pass for a bit if I need to. Ben Jim Jam, dude, thanks for the 6 months, dude. Welcome back. #1 legend. Oh boy. I don't know about that. Axe. Maybe we just start going face with axe. No, I have weapon equipped. I can't. Just gotta chill. Yeah, let's hang tight. You know, theoretically, we have the weapon here to block the tigers, so assuming nothing goes amiss, that should be enough to leave it alive for a couple turns, maybe. Bait towards a brawl or a rancor or whatever. We probably want to brawl sooner rather than later because they're gonna have no minions left after a minute. Yeah, this is definitely brawl worthy. 2 great minions, 2 weak ones. I could toss in my Stonemaul as well, or Soulbound, I mean, as well. Just test Mirror Entity this way for free, kind of. I need to decide if I want to test Counterspell. Do I want to test Counterspell? Oh my god, a Shield Slam right now would have been lethal. Oh my god, because of Mirror Entity. I can actually draw one somewhat reliably. 1 out of 8 for lethal right now. I guess I'm gonna rip the Bladestorm to test Counterspell, and then if it's... I know this... Oh, this actually really sucks for my thing, but I'm getting an awesome Rancor at least. Maybe I still take a Brawl. No, let's Rancor. It's never gonna get better than this. We can Brawl again next turn. I really thought that was gonna get Counterspell, and I'm kind of sad. Didn't really want to proc my own dude there, but for the sake of Counterspell testing, I think I needed to. Okay, this is definitely a Brawl. 4 minions here. Taking a little too much damage, but no worries. Just gotta hope Mozaki doesn't win, I guess. Or I hit a Shield Slam, maybe. Anything else seems fine. All Outriders, anything else, right? I think everything else was low, wasn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I don't want to go too far ahead in fatigue, but we have such a natural health gain advantage in fatigue. Not to mention just a value advantage with better cards that it should be just fine. Should be no problem. Man, Mirror Entity. Oh my god, another Apexis. This guy has played 4 Apexises. Get wrecked, though. That ain't much of a minion. You fool. I need to hit a Sour Fang, man. I guess I just put the Kresh in. If they play double Devolving Missiles, no, they haven't. Okay, maybe I put the Scrap Golem in to test the Devolving Missiles in that case. I'm going to do this in the wrong order so that I don't draw a card. I don't want to draw a card off of... I mean, I'm going to have to get one off this, but I don't want to draw one extra off the weapon here. Could honestly just maybe go face and hit this, though. Because I have 2 more weapons. That's actually 15 damage. Okay, never mind. I'm going to go face. Face is also fine. Shield Slam here's not bad, but let's save it for emergencies. I think we're going to bait a Devolving Missiles here so that Kresh is more likely to connect. I actually don't have an activation for the Kresh. I'm going to have to rely on them to do it for me. Okay, that's fine. Barricade. All right. Apex is number 17. God, this deck is making so much value, dude. Way more than I ever expected. Yeah, we'll Sour Fang. Oh, it draws 2 cards, though. I can't really. Yeah, okay, we'll put in the Crash. It's going to get Devolving Missiles because they've been holding it for, I guess, this. I don't know what exactly. So maybe it's not right to do it, but it's just what choice do I have? Do I Shield Slam or do I wait again? 6 damage, I think, should be fine. Let's just wait.
I'm almost out of cards.
Maybe Devolving will miss. Who knows? They'll probably kill the other minion first to guarantee it for some reason. I called it. They don't ever use it on Scrap Golems for some reason. I think I'm actually happy about that, though, because the Scrap Golems are really good, too. I don't know. They might be over-prioritizing these Devolving Missiles. It's also just weird how they're waiting for the exact minion I say I don't want them to use it on every time, but that's another conversation I'll let you guys sort out. I'll let you guys sort that one out. I ain't touching that one. Fireball to a minion this time. Okay, that's an extra fireball. They've generated 2 extra Apexes as blasts, and now 1 extra fireball as well. This person is just an absolute god. All right. I think somebody in chat said I was only going to draw 1. I think you were right because I hadn't killed the other pirate yet, right? I think we're just happy to race.
You have my sincere gratitude.
I'm still at 41, right? I just, like, they only have 5 cards left. I'm just not really that worried about it. No need to give them a minion. Like, that 4-1 can't beat me, so why worry about it, right? Why do anything else? Fireball again. Can just bear off these, I guess. Bear off Brawl. What are their last 3 cards? They have a Shooting Star, a Combustion, and a Cone of Cold, maybe? I mean, is this even worth... There's nothing that Sour Fang can't answer, right? So it probably is worth brawling. Sour Fang always kills anything because he has 2 minions come out, right? So should be fine. This tryhard is gonna take us 100 years to win. Yeah, we might want to add an Alex. I don't know yet. Let's wait and see. I'm not totally convinced it's perfect for us. I don't know what's right against Mage. That last game, it was fine. Everything worked out okay. I don't think Sour Fang and Stonemaul are it, though. If I had a Kresh, I'd be more interested in Sour Fang, but I think for now, just early game stuff is probably better. Oh, you guys were saying Sour Fang for the last turn with the bear off. I was saying I want to save Sour Fang for the final whatever cards in hand, right? Like bear off clears fine. Sour Fang, I was saying, would always deal with whatever was next. Like if he played another minion somehow or whatever, the 2 rushers would answer it just fine, and then we'd cruise to a fatigue victory. Actually, yeah, let's get buttons in every chance we can. If you're saying instead of the Brawl, play the Sour Fang instead, I think that's reasonable. I would have lost a hero power. I would have drawn the cards sooner when they still had stuff left to do. It probably would have been fine. Yeah, I think it would have been okay. Maybe that's what you guys meant. As opposed to the 4-1. I didn't read chat in time, so I don't know when you were referencing. Okay, Deck of Lunacy is actually really spooky, I think, for us. Particularly pre-discount, because they now have, like, Nagrand Slams that we got to worry about. Survival of the Fittest is probably not as scary for us, but the Nagrand Slams are pretty spooky, I think. Oh my god, Runic Carvings are at least scary, but that's kind of perfect for Ranker, I guess.
Oh, it says explode.
Yeah, that's a good Ranker. I can't complain here. I don't think I need to hit the spell damage, do I? Maybe we rip a Stage Dive just to get a good minion. Doesn't need to be the Kargath Prime. We don't have a Kargath in hand or anything, so it's not like playing for a Kargath Prime specifically is sensible yet. Okay. Crazy early cheat card handled. Man, these Ivories are annoying every time. Why are we playing so much Spell Mage, by the way? Is this the Diamond 8 special? I don't know. It's not that great these days. It's fine. Just seems kind of out of nowhere to me. I like Stonemaul okay, but I'm at risk of overdrawing again.
So many.
Could always like coin a hero power or something, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Coin's not gonna get much better for us later. We're kind of already near the top of our curve. All right, up to 43, excuse me, 43. We can probably afford to draw quite a bit this game. Grand Slam already, this is what we're worried about. Just 9 free damage like that. And I really don't have a great answer right now. I have Magtheridon, but no way to reliably clear my minions. Ranker puts all these to 3, which doesn't really do anything. Yeah, this is exactly why I was worried, right? Like, what are we supposed to do here? I mean, if I hit this and got a Blade Storm, that would be the ballerest move in history. Maybe I play for that? I don't know. If I don't, I kind of want to play a Bulwark is the problem, so I'm going to end up sort of wasting this. Blade Storm! Kargath, huh? This is fine. I hate leaving 6 on board, but what can I do? All right. Don't have survival of the fittest, I guess. It's the answer right now. just don't. Will you do giveaways? I don't know what that means. I mean, yes, eventually, someday, sure. I think your favorite warrior card per of Hearthstone is Super Collider. That was actually a really cool card. I feel you there. Pretty sick card. There's just nothing going here. Just nothing going, man. Sylvanas' favorite card, I'll never guess. Yeah, that's a tough one.
You don't pick the walks.
This cannot be the right place. I'm gonna get Oasis allied here, and then I'm never gonna get to attack again. Just dying is the bigger problem. Man, I have never had a hand so devoid of good removal before. I'm just taking too much damage, right? They're obviously going to have plenty of follow-up. If they don't have survival for lethal already, that is. Magtheridon Bladestorm would have been so nuts, man. Still would be, actually. Would still be insane. That just whiffs. That's throwaway. That's pretty good. Still fine for Magtheridon Bladestorm, though. Arguably even more fun. Just need the Bladestorm, man. That's all, dude. Just need the Bladestorm. N'Zoth is another just dead, useless card. No Brawl, no Bladestorm. Silas steals this, but it just leaves me dead. Doesn't matter. Bulwark, I can technically maybe stay alive if things go perfectly, but it's just the last tiny shrivel of hope that I have. And boy, is it a tiny shriveled little guy. Just a tiny shriveled little boy. Just the tiniest little guy of hope here. I don't know. Whatever. It's too late anyway now. Even if we recover, we'll just, you know, it's just there's too much free damage available later. I think they just missed lethal, right? I think they could have just... Oh. No, I guess they have it anyway now because they got bailed out with a sick minion. No, they're still missing lethal. Wait, what? Okay. Well, they gave me a shot. I can't Magtheridon anymore, but Brawl would be pretty nuts. I still didn't draw a minion! This is I mean, a spell! This is so crazy! Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. I've never had a hand this bad. Not in my whole life. Ranker, if it dealt 3, we'd have been in business, dude. Business. I guess they didn't notice the Bulwark equip. I'm not sure what happened that last turn. With the Apexis, I think they had lethal, right? I think they just had to ping trade Apexis hit for 15. Because they had 6 instances of damage. So I keep double Brawl just after what happened last game. I think so. It's pretty good against Druid anyway in either case, whether it's token or clown or whatever, big Druid. It's good in either scenario. So I think we do. Get Wallmaker out early for a token start early. Bladestorm's great against tokens early too. Fantastic. This is like the anti-hand of last hand. I did see the Warlock minion, yeah, that was in like the press videos or whatever. In fact, I tried to download those. Hold up a second. 2 gigabytes each or something. Insane for like a 10-second video. It's absolutely crazy. I don't know where I downloaded those two though. I'm gonna have to find it. Armor will be less valuable against a wild growth based deck, right? We'll care more about stuff. Because he'll be hitting me for big chunks of damage, and 2 armor here or whatever won't make as big of a difference as resources and stuff to do. So super happy to find a cycle card like this to get stuff to do. 2 brawls, a blade storm. Ping my minion. Ping my minion for the minefield, please. Oh man. No luck. I think we'll just play a Kargath. Get the Kargath Prime in the pool. We're happy, right? It's all good. All good. Have you heard anything about when more cards might get revealed? I know nothing. I'm not on the card reveal schedule. I don't have a card reveal. I'm not doing the card reveal stream. If I had to guess based on the release date and previous calendars, I've mapped it out to July 20th when we might see more cards. But even that, I don't know for sure. Bladestorm Minefield here will clear, but I really hate to lose a Bladestorm already. I'd really prefer to get by here without using premium removal. I wish I had a shield slam or something. I'm gonna take a turn. I'm gonna be greedy. Because I have the Brawl bailout if things get really hairy. If not, I don't know. I may kind of doom myself. I don't know. Oh boy, Brawl is looking pretty juicy though. Man, all that just to hit those 2 in, huh? Okay. I'm taking 16, which sucks, but when I made this line. Brawl is still not that good's the problem, right? Like, it's just not that good. If trading in makes it feel worse, even though it's not actually any worse, it just feels worse. I mean, I have to now. Before I could have stolen the Asheraj with the Silas, which seemed kind of cool, but I have to. The problem now is, like, if Yashraj wins, I'm pretty much dead again. I can coin a minefield if this wins. Or maybe just leave it because I don't care. This is trouble, dudes. This is not good. I just don't have a choice, though. I'm just stuck. Okay. We'll chill. I hate using a Brawl like that. These little stopgap boards are kind of the worst nightmare. I actually need them to have bigger, more committed boards. Like Clown's already committed and stuff. That's way easier for me to deal with. Okay, this is actually a pretty good Bladestorm. Pretty good Bladestorm. Actually, do I ever steal the Strongman? No. Would really love to get a Kresh in here preemptively, but I'm 1 mana shy. Do I armor up or do I weapon? Armor up, what value does it have? Very little. Weapon doesn't have much either, but at least a little more. I'm expecting Clowns here, so I probably always Brawl. Just a Strongman. That might be worth stealing. Oh, it has Rush now, too. Oh, baby. Okay. I think this is a good Silas all of a sudden, right? I can steal this and trade it in. It's gotta be, right? When am I gonna get a better Silas than this? The Dark Moon Fair. Do I coin a hero power? Yes, I think, because if he can clear this with like a Rush minion or Lunar Eclipses, all he needs is hero power attack to kill me. So if I go to 7, I play around that a little bit at least. Okay. I have a big problem with Yashiraj. I still have big problems with clowns. Oh boy. I don't think he has clowns because, well, at least in hand. I mean, he might have them in the deck, but I think he would have played one last turn, right? It was just too good. Okay, now if Yashiraj wins the freaking... Oh, he's going to play around Brawl by trading this in and not playing the second strong man. I like that. That's pretty reasonable, I think. If I go Scrap Golem and Brawl, Scrap Golem adds 4, so I'm at 10. That still doesn't play around the Yashiraj. So there's really no reason to go Scrap Golem Brawl. If I go Kresh Minefield, I think I gotta go Soulbound Ash Tongue Brawl, right? Oh, I only have 9 mana. I can't Scrap Golem Brawl. Well, that makes that decision easy, I guess. I thought we were 10 mana out. He's been at 10 mana for 5 turns, man. That's unfair. Oh, GG anyway. Cool, man. God. He had a really suboptimal line, and I still couldn't beat it. That's problematic.
Well played.
That's not a good sign. These like mid-rangey boards are tough for me. I mean, that was a 2 out of 3 to stabilize, so I can't complain, I guess. But okay, these are pretty nice mid-gamey minions against Rogue. I like these. Okay. Really hating Ramp Druid this expansion. Aside from Priest, I feel so hopeless against Ramp Druid. It's like every single one hits Wild Growth on 2, Overgrowth on 3, Animals on 4. Well, that did just happen to us. You know, now that you say that, I actually feel much better about that game. They hit the perfect ramp. I took some major risks, and we still were a 33%er, you know, to lose there. That's, in the scheme of things, that's actually not too bad. I'm glad you framed it that way, because they did sort of hit the nuts ramp, and I still almost got out of there. I could have taken some safer plays if I'd known they didn't have clowns in hand, because, you know, I was like being very protective of our removal, because I was like, oh, we got to save this up for clowns and stuff later. We're just going to die. No, let's wait. They didn't end up having clowns, it seemed like, or at least not in hand, of course. So I probably could have, you know, not taken like that 16 damage turn, for instance, right? Could have got out of that with a Blade Storm minefield or whatever. Used my removal a little more liberally, but then God knows the game might have stretched on and they might have got the clowns anyway and we would have lost. So hard to know. Can't always see the counterfactual for how games would have gone if you changed the path, right? They might have held their Yashiraj turn longer. Oh my God, we seemingly cannot catch a break today, dude. Everybody's hitting great openers on us. Just, I mean, they've had a slow start for the record, but man, Kirk feels pretty gross. Oh boy. Poison Rogue's probably my nightmare. I don't know how to beat this. We're really good at reacting to minions. We do have a lot of healing theoretically, but, you know, the reality of that's not always quite as tidy as the theory of that. So we'll see, I guess. I need to get a good ranker maybe if they play a lot of smaller minions. They have like field contact turns, that sort of thing. I don't know how much this deck does that versus just going over the top, though. I think they just dome you a lot, don't they? Double cutting class already. Good God. Okay. If I had a Kresh, I'd feel a lot better about this game, because Kresh Sourfang would be 16 extra armor. Prep Coerce. Okay. Sure. Swindle. Oh my God, they've drawn their entire deck already. Just drawn everything already. Oh God. So dead, man. So dead. I need sword and boards off these, I think. I don't even know what I need.
You don't pick the walks.
Okay. I was sort of joking, but all right. Can I get another one?
You don't pick the walks.
Okay, that's sort of a, you know, pal to the sword and board, I guess. I'm hoping he ignores these, and then I can sword and board ranker for at least, you know, 6 off the ranker, 2 off the sword and board. I think he will, right? I think he's already locked into the face race plan. Hopefully he plays more stuff that's suitable for ranker, I guess. I don't think that's likely, but would be cool. That Korgath Prime would be a nut draw for me, but oh, that's a good sword and board minion. Okay. I mean, ranker minion. Oh, this might actually, we might actually get there. Play one more of those. Why are they floating so much mana? What's in hand? It must be like burst damage, like wicked stabs and stuff already. It's a stealth minion. You can play more. What's it gonna hurt? Can't hurt anybody. Oh, that's fine. I don't care about that. I mean, I lose 4 damage, but who cares? Not me. Okay. Back to 26, but still a mountain to climb here. No armor gain left either right now in hands. Just a bunch of removal that's not probably going to be very helpful against them because they don't seem to have a lot of minions available. Minefields are good against stealth minions, I guess, if that's something. Need to draw Kargath Prime or Kresh. Kresh Minefield in particular would be sick. Just restarting on the Shank, huh? Okay. Must not have an easy poison in hands. I guess we start whacking back, man. I don't know. Whacking back. These games take forever. We probably should have played a faster deck for this climb. We're gonna hit Diamond 5 sometime this next 3 weeks because it takes 40 minutes per game. This might have been a mistake. Okay, it's a minefield, I guess. I need Crash. Crash. Stage dive might hit me a Kargath Prime. The problem though is I may not have anything to whack with it. My opponent may not play any more targetable minions. I also have one more Stone Malenkermance. It's a 50-50 to draw it right now. So we'll see. Okay, minion on board. That's great news. Oh my god, this might actually hit Kargath Prime. Oh my god. Just draw Stonewall off the top and save me the trouble, right? It's that simple. Just draw the Stonewall. Or draw the Kargath Prime. That's fine too. Whatever. Either one. It's a 50-50. Draw one of my rush minions, please. Either rush minion, please. Come on. Do it. I believe in you. Okay, Kargath Prime incoming. I actually have 2 chances to draw it. So, because we can attack a minion as well. Oh! I'm very excited. I'm actually going to go ahead and shield slam this minion as well, by the way. I just have nothing else to do. I don't want to take the damage off of it, even attacking with my face, because this is absolutely a check on health, this matchup. They basically are in a DPS race against a boss, you know. So, we're the boss. They're doing their DPS check. If they can't kill this, they also can't play a minion. Oh my god, I could Silas my Silas over to their side of the board and then whack it if I can draw my Silas. Am I dead? What are they doing? Stop. This is making me very nervous. Oh, they're just killing the Kargath, I guess. Or trying to? Man, they only put that to 4. It felt like they played a lot more cards. This makes sense, I guess. They know the Kargath is... Now, if they can't kill the Kargath, they have to hit it with their weapon, right? Because they just leave me a minion on board. Why am I at 11 health? Oh my god, this is scary, dude. Wait, did they already attack? Oh my god, they didn't kill the Kargath. That's just game over. They just used all their bursts, and I'm back to 28. They can't get there now. It's game over. Did they already attack? Why didn't they? Maybe I missed the attack, but they had to attack the Kargath at the end of that cycle if that was the plan. Maybe they missed a card they were really hoping to kill the Kargath with. I don't know what the backup plan was. Hey, Jugal, dude, thanks for the Prime sub. Oh, they started to draw a card. Oh, that makes sense then. That would explain why, because you had to draw first to see what you found. Okay. That's not a mistake then, just an unfortunate pan out. They probably had something to answer. Maybe they were looking for the other... Did they play both Wicked Stabs? No, they were probably looking for the other Wicked Stab to kill the Kargath. Then they might have been able to get there, honestly, because I would have been at 11. I mean, this was a good draw off the top to help it, but now they just keep giving me 10 more armor. It's still, like, they're still, like, sort of close. If they had killed this, because this is 12 damage, and I'm at 14, I mean, it takes a couple turns, right? But my God, they still got close. If they just killed the Kargath, I think they would have been closer. But now we're all good, of course. Back to 23. We're really lucky we hit that 50-50, obviously. It wouldn't have even been close. They would have murdered me without the Kargath. It's like kind of close anyway. Well played. Okay, Druid again. This is a tough one. I think we need to make sure we have some AoE removal in case it's token and actually still clowns. So these are good tools. Kresh probably not super helpful in this matchup. Token Druid's less about like armor gain, usually more about just killing stuff. But Brawl's good. Barov's, we can work with a Barov hopefully. Barov Shield Slam or Barov Blade Storm or Barov something, right? Resizing Pouch. I think I've seen that in Clown lists, but I don't actually know. What is running Resizing Pouch right now? What does that tell us, guys? This is part of tryharding. We got to learn the meta. Who is running Resizing Pouch in Druid? Maybe they actually run it in token to get 0 mana cards? Resizing Pouch being played in token Druids primarily, but token Druids aren't normally running Overgrowth. So I'm confused. Maybe a homebrew list might be their own little dealio here because I'm only seeing Resizing Pouch in token lists, and of course, no Overgrowths typically in token lists. So that is intriguing. I don't yet know what to make of this, but we'll just proceed. Pretend like we know what's going on. Okay, that's sick for the Barov, actually. That's a clown board maybe later we can deal with. There's a Malygos list. Oh, I did see that list. Yeah, the Malygos. What is that one's win condition? Basically just making a big board with, like, stuff, right? You just get a big Spell Druid board later with, like, owls and... That list is not popular enough to show up on HS Replay, which is wild. Usually Jombre lists are. I'm surprised by that. We'll figure it out, though. Maybe should have hit this one. I can't get a Kresh down until this is gone. Just wanted to remove the most damage from play, you know? Let's see what Jombre's Mali list look like. He does have Resizing Pouch. Yeah, it's got Primordial Protector, Cenarian Ward, Arbor Up. So it is still kind of tokeny, but it's got some heavy hitting stuff. I'm almost certain this is what we're looking at here. Oh, yikes. Oh, God. I think I got a Barov already. So basically I needed to deal with like 2 Arbor Ups, maybe a big Gidra, and a couple Cenarian Wards or like the threat boards. I think we should have no problem achieving that, for the record.
Do try to keep yourselves alive.
Okay, I don't think there's a lot of burst damage or output or anything, so I'm gonna chill on coin, hero power. We shouldn't need that yet. They're gonna be kind of out of stuff probably until they hit a Malygos, it looks like. They don't have a lot of card draw. It's basically Malygos. So a little bit of like generation, there's a living seed, there's like some stuff in there, but not common. Tempo Crash here's great. They don't have a lot of ways to deal with this. It looks like Druid being Druid, it's lunar eclipses and stuff, and that's about it. So getting this out ahead looks strong.
This is not what we stood for.
Talon and Amali, okay. That's not a big concern, really. I have the answers to a pop-off turn of, like, Arbor Ups and stuff, so it shouldn't really matter that this goes through. Yeah, I could steal their Talon. By the way, we don't have Talon in our list. I wonder if we should think about that. It's really good for hitting this off. I could attack with Kresh to gain the armor and then steal their Talon so they can't draw their Malygos. I know it sounds kind of insane, but top cost card is Yogg, not Mali. I'm looking at Jombre's list on Twitter from 3 days ago. His most recent list doesn't have a Yogg at all. This list might. That's good to know, but for the record, his current one doesn't. I mean, him not hitting Malygos basically just buys me like infinite time I still think it's fine though. I think we still beat Malagos usually, honestly, so I'm not gonna stress. I'm just gonna play it straight. Save our Silas here. We're already pretty close to having a lethal, so well, I don't know if I'd say close, but you know. We've got a couple pieces, let's say. As long as we get through one board here from the opponent, we should be fine. So they'll trade this in. They'll play the Malagos. Assuming it is Malagos. If it's Yogg, they may be stuck still. I don't know. Oh, I maybe should have attacked. I didn't actually think they'd kill that, but just in case, I probably should have. So, Mally. Bunch of spells. Nothing really probably happening this turn. It's next turn where they'll do something exciting. They might play like an Umbral Owl here, I guess. Oh no, that didn't draw an Umbral Owl, so I don't know. We'll see. Nature studies just to get some mana flex there. That makes sense. So I probably want to get a Stonewall Anchorman in to make Sour Fang good. Race for impact. Yeah, we might as well clear here. Let's just Minefield. Then Anchorman. Oof, Order? What did they do for Order? Oh, they innervated afterwards. Why did they innervate afterwards? Oh, I didn't even see that. I thought they were just banking it for next turn. Oh, you're right. What happened?
Maybe
It was like a boo-boo, maybe. Do I coin a hero power here? I don't think so. I think mana flexibility in the future is just too good. Might as well start whacking face, though. This is not a weapon I'm going to need a lot of durability for, I suspect. Okay, so 20 damage off lethal with the shield slam stuff. This is going to be like a big Arbor up turn. Maybe Cenarian Ward, I guess, but either way, we should be fine. Oh my god. What insane minions to get off Cenarian Ward. 2 spell synergy minions. That's crazy to get. Like, actually insane. Oh my god. Oh yeah, you're right. This is only nature spells. Oh yeah. I forgot that was only nature spells. Oh yeah, it's definitely Take the Devourer then. Definitely Take the Devourer. We shield slam this guy. Go ahead and coin a hero power to make this even bigger. Yeah, Druid can't deal with this. Oh yeah, thank you guys. I totally forgot that was only nature spells. Probably why the card's not getting played, by the way. Just as a little reminder. So now we got a big old 10-14. This isn't gonna grow, you know, enormously with me, but I think we're gonna get double Arbor up here. So he actually can't quite kill this still, which is amazing. My only thing is, like, do I brawl now? It's kind of sad. I get to hit for 10, I guess. Not that sad. I can always just Minefield whatever wins the brawl, so that's fine, yeah. Okay. So we have one more Arbor up board to worry about, basically, but Solar Eclipse is gone, so that one shouldn't be too scary. Oh, it is a good elemental for N'Zoth. You're right. Oh no, I didn't miss damage. Well, only if I win the brawl like a boss, I guess I missed damage. But for a second, I was like, oh no. Oh, that doesn't die? Shoot.
don't have enough mana.
I take 8? I guess I kind of have to. It's going to get buffed if I don't, right? So, yeah. Sucks, though. Shame that one, dude. That was a really bad roll. So now N'Zoth has Pirate, Beast, Elemental, no Mech, because we haven't played the Scrap Golem yet, but everything else. Sour Fang also just has the big Kresh and the... that's an Arbor up they drew, I guess, since they've already played their Cenarian Wards. Sour Fang has, yeah, Whirlwindy, or Piratey Boy, and Sour Fang's really not that good here. Neither is N'Zoth, honestly. It's okay. It's just not great yet. I guess I just trade in, then it's fine. We did have a pirate die, right? I'm not losing my mind? Yeah, okay.
Rise up, children of the home.
We had a Pirate's Eye. See what we draw, because like a Shield Slam might change things a little bit. It's not a Shield Slam, sadly. Let's just kill this guy and chill. I think we'll be fine. Basically, don't have to take a negative trade there. So that might get up to 8 off the Arbor up, but that should be the only like significant incoming damage. And I'm still at 25, so we'll be all right. Then I can probably play towards some kind of Rancor or something next turn, or who knows what. And then they're basically going to be out of threats, I think. It's really just the Arbor up. I think they have another Owl, I guess. Owl, Arbor up, Iron Bark, some kind of combination of all that stuff. What is the secret of life? I think the secret of life is to find joy in things. Not always easy, I know, but when you can, sometimes just trying to find joy in things can go a long way. A lot of people look for outside things to bring them joy, but often if you look at what you've already got and just look at where you are, you can find some joy inside it, you know? Okay, so yeah, I mean, he lost a little on the Gidra there, but he kind of had to, maybe. Although, I guess not if he was going to play the Arbor up anyway, but if you wanted a big card, that was how it worked. Anchorman is honestly not bad to just trade and then scrap Golem. That's probably fine. We've gotten through the most scary parts of this. Now N'Zoth will be nuts that I have a taunt and armor gain out of it, so N'Zoth actually probably decent anyway, but super good now with the Yeah, a lot of people sadly in life try to find misery. They always are looking for things to be upset about. I don't know how to live like that. I can't live where I'm always trying to get mad about stuff. I don't know. It's healthy to be mad about some things, of course, right? There's things that are great to be mad about. There's things you should be mad about. But when you're trying to make life about finding those things and going out of your way to discover them, I don't know. That seems like a miserable way to be. I don't know. I can't live like that, at least. Maybe there's something to it, but not for me, at least. And this became not try hard anymore. This is life lessons with Regis. Ugh, these guys are gross. Stop. I guess double Rancor now is pretty interesting again. I just heal 8, clear the board. Oh, actually heal 10, don't I? Yeah, that's probably right. I don't think they have anything left at all now. Just nothing. That must have been something. They snap grabbed that. What was that? Let's just double Rancor and armor up again. Then we'll N'Zoth. Should be fine. Oh, I forgot I had a weapon. I guess it didn't matter. There was a big taunt in the way. Cool little refresh, though.
We'll be fine.
Smug Senior into Germination. Oh my god. Actually pretty sick. 2 more solid-sized minion threats there. Okay, bro. He ain't giving up easy. He ain't giving it up. No hurry on this. We'll just wait, right? I forgot this is actually a demon for us. Oh, no, he's not a demon. Wait, how is... Oh, he's like a Draenei. He's a broken... Never mind. He's not a demon. He's a broken dude. Good face, but you leave the Kresh, like, you don't even net anything, really. It's a tough spot. Yeah. Okay. Man, these games, I picked the slowest deck to climb with. Demon Hunter. Okay, Bulwark of Esnot's really important if it's OTK Demon Hunter, but I think that's incredibly unlikely. I think it's way more likely to be Death Rattle Demon Hunter, in which case I will need early game plays. This is much, much better. I heard anything about mobile Hearthstone not finding an opponent. No, I would go read reviews on mobile, though. People are pretty quick to complain on mobile when things aren't going right. I just want to spend that mana right. I'm not worried about the corrupts. Need to make sure I have playable cards as soon as possible all the time against Death Rattle Demon Hunters, so spend that mana. We might have a moment to flex it in, but you never know. So particularly Wand Maker filling in gap curves and hero power is also not a bad option. Whirlwind's maybe okay against the 1/1 taunt dudes off the performer thing, rush thing. Not great though.
pack will feast on your bones.
Not a great turn.
I cannot do that.
Yeah, I think we just hang out. We play for Brawl or something right now. I don't know. The 3-3 is not going to kill itself right now, so we might make it a tad awkward on their curve.
Do you hear?
It trades in. I like that, actually. That just buys me time. That's good news. Surprised they're holding attack here. Well, maybe they're not, but oh, really interesting. Why hold attack, I wonder? That really surprises me. I don't know why they held attack. They must have a minion in hand for this then, or you wouldn't hold attack, right? I'm the one who said that you are free when it's... I don't know that song.
Maybe.
I don't know that song, Risby, but thanks for the bits, man. I'm scared I'm gonna lose armor to be relevant, right? Like, if I don't use it now, but I think I can do better with all these resources. I certainly have some immediate armor gain with Shield Maidens and stuff that we can probably find a home for that later. It's Best of Joy by Michael Jackson. Wow, I don't even think I know the name Best of Joy. I only think I know the top few Michael hits. The Thrillers of the worlds and such. Or the Simpsons Michael song. My favorite. Alright, yeah, we're still chilling. We're gonna greed this. Totally gonna greed this game. I think Kresh is probably safe to play in this matchup. Illidari Inquisitor, even discounted, is still gonna activate the Kresh if it runs in, so we still get the Frenzy no matter what, I think. Then we can bear off the Inquisitor. Okay, that was the minion off the top there. It's a little fresh boy. Can I afford to leave 11 damage up, though? If I go Kresh. Like, yeah, I heal 8, theoretically, but I leave up a mountain more. Definitely too early for the Brawl. Could definitely go Barov, Whirlwind. I guess this isn't playing towards an Inquisitor, or you would have held that weapon, right? Because you would have had a 6-mana Inquisitor and a weapon equipped. So maybe I don't need to respect the Inquisitor too much right now. Can always go Whirlwind Kresh, but I kind of want to use the Whirlwind with the Barov, right? Gonna take a gamble here. Gonna trust in the Kresh. I do get annoyed by Sylvana spamming, that's true. Hey, Pardsmore, thanks for the 50 bits. And he says, today is the 6th of July. We celebrate by decorating everything in red and black. Long live the Empire. Wow. It's like May the 4th, but 6th of July, huh? What do they got here? We know they've got some random death rattle. We're on a pre-Blackthorn turn, which is where the Brawl probably gets juiciest. I'm just a little bit worried about my health total, right? I've kind of given up a lot. So even like, post-Brawl on the Blackthorn turn, I might leave behind a couple sticky death rattles, that sort of thing. It can be very annoying. This feels like it could be a decent Barov, right? Hit here, Shield Slam, Barov Whirlwind. That keeps my Barov alive and my Kresh alive. Oh no, my Kresh does not stay alive. So I get a weapon. Okay. Could save the Shield Slam, use the weapon to clean up the Adventurer as long as it's not a Divine Shield Adventurer. Right? Because Kresh will give me a weapon. As long as it's not a Divine Shield. I mean, I can always Shield Slam after, so it makes no difference, right? It's fine.
Do try to keep yourselves alive.
Or I can just use the Kresh weapon. We'll see. Oh my god. Well, of course. The one I didn't account for, of course. It's fine. We don't have to kill it anyway. It's no big deal. We're at 21. It's cool. It's cool. The Barov presents a bit of awkwardness. You maybe have to feel like you kill it or trade into it before you play anything. Well, that's really not much of a threat, right? In the scheme of things. But you never know. Yeah, solve the problem anyway. Cool. Okay. That's actually not bad. Only one sort of sticky dude on board for the brawl. That can be good. Yeah, I think in that case we do brawl. This is a little scary because it could be an Azoth, but we have a second brawl for that. Mag brawl? That's 9 mana, unfortunately. It would be pretty reasonable, but we might try that on the N'Zoth board. Although that may be too big. We'll see. All right. Blackthorn wins and another Fell Rattler. That's great because that's easy to kill. Do I go to the trouble of shield slamming the Blackthorn? Yeah. We might as well. It's a little sad because I lose one against like an Inquisitor maybe, or a Olgra. Great. Thanks, bro. Because he might have gotten an Inquisitor off this. He might have gotten a Zoth. It depends on the list. But if he's got an Inquisitor right now, I doubt he plays it. If he does, I could still just shield slam it, so that'd be fine. Well, actually, at the moment, I could not because of the Olgra. Wow, I went to 9. Now I can't because of Olgra. And oh, it's cheap still. Oh my god, it's still discounted. So never mind. They didn't have it anyway. Wow, good for him, dude. Not even mad. Oh, but N'Zoth is incoming. So how do I beat N'Zoth? Because this was not. This was off. This is the Talon card, right? So this is N'Zoth.
So many choices.
You don't pick the ones.
I thought we were safe because it just didn't get played there for so long, but. If he does play N'Zoth, I mean, well, regardless, the Bulwark honestly should save me here. I'm assuming he might play N'Zoth, but he may not want to overcommit, which would be reasonable. Why does this show Olgra as the card? That's kind of weird. Feels strange. Okay. That's not a big deal. What is that from? Is he just running this? He's just got an educated Elec in the list. Now that's pretty wild. I gotta say. That feels pretty nuts. Oh, I can just do this. Oh my god, it's actually even better. Oh my god, it's insane. I gotta play this. Yeah. Then I save the brawl. Oh my god, this is actually nuts. Oh my god. Actually insane. I heal 8, I clear, I get a freaking Magtheridon. Oh my god, that Whirlwind is clutch, dude. It makes me want to run a Whirlwind. Wow. Big time play. Big time play. Now in N'Zoth, we still have a brawl, and I can shield slam whatever survives the N'Zoth, and then their remaining large threat is probably one Illidari Inquisitor, which actually is still kind of scary, but we'll hopefully figure out that path. Oh, never mind. They have the greediest list in history. I take it back. They just have the greediest deck in the history of the world. Okay. So interestingly, I probably need to shield slam the second half of this because, whoops. If the N'Zoth comes back, I definitely want to have a chance that the back half of this gets summoned off the N'Zoth, right? Otherwise N'Zoth is I guess there's still some board space problems that could advantage me, but then he'd also get to hit for 7 if I keep it alive too, right? So there's a couple downsides. Yeah, I like this better. So he got kind of lucky there because he's running a 10 drop in his N'Zoth list, right? Like, oh, that's really good. Jeez. Can also clear the minion here, and he did get the back half. Okay, so that actually worked out really nicely. It's at 3. Brawl Minefield doesn't clear everything, but it clears a lot of things. It's one of the things that it doesn't clear. Can't quite do that yet. Yeah, I don't know. This is still really kind of touch and go. I need like a Sour Fang. My hand is pretty bad. This is the greediest N'Zoth Demon Hunter I've ever seen. It's so greedy. Scrapyard Colossus in here is just so crazy.
All the same.
Might only be running one Illidari since he's running Scrapyard. That would be really nice. I would be quite relieved to find that out. Oh my god, he's got a demon in hand though, so it must not be the case. Oh, what a terrible draw. This is such a dead draw for me, probably. I think I'm just gonna die to an Illidari next turn. Shield Maiden's not enough. I take 14, right? I'm gonna be at 14. Yeah.
I can take the hit.
Actually, I think I take 15 because I think he's got a buffed Illidari. Yeah, man. Greedy list got me. Must be an Illidari.
You want my respect? Earn it.
Man. If McDarren can't spawn one, he doesn't go off. He has to kill all three. It actually has to be all three. I just, oh, man. Felt like I need more card draw that game. Really light on choice. It feels bad to be critical of that because, like, obviously he just won against us, but he's hurting his matchup in every other matchup. Like, the only decks that's going to have an advantage against are exactly a super greedy control deck, but he's losing points in every other matchup on ladder because it's just adding so many slow, greedy cards to your deck. You're not hitting your N'Zoth off your Talon because you have a tin drop in there sometimes. A lot of choices there are going to make that super greedy. Now, hey, if you're having fun with it and that's your goal, more power to you, right? Have fun. Go for it. Who am I to stop you? But if you're trying to win, I don't think that's the path towards victory. Greedy will slow you down. And ultimately, Death Rattle Demon Hunter is still trying to be a pretty fast deck at the end of the day. Okay, like our little 5-drop assortment of armor gain. Armor gain's gonna matter a lot against Shaman. We gotta play a faster deck, dude. This deck's fine. We're not like owning people. It's fun. I'm enjoying it, but it is so freaking slow, dude. It's taking us 15 minutes every game, and I'm like playing fairly quickly for my standards at least. Most turns I'm just powered through, you know. It's just so slow. Oh, that's not good. Gonna push that to 3 so that hopefully this can kill it. If it gets buffed by the weapon, it still even dies to the Anchorman. If he has some other buff on it, I guess I'm screwed, but the weapon's fine. And if it's not the weapon, of course, all good. Oh, or Healing Totem. I didn't account for Healing Totem, but same difference. All right. God, Healing Totem. Man, I would have been so mad if I didn't account for Healing Totem and that beat me. I would have been so tilted. Bulwark might actually be pretty nice. Definitely like these armor gain cards. Ranker looks really good on board right now, for instance. Could get even better, too. I guess it got a little worse. It's all right. Scrap Golems will get me by. Oh, that might get... well, if it gets buffed, I guess. Still a problem. Okay. Everybody always does this where they play minions and then they attack. It's got to be the most common thing I see that feels wrong to me every time. It's so common. I mean, you could have just cast the lightning bolt afterwards, right? Like, you could have attacked, buffed one of the attacking units. I mean, I guess if you wanted this one to get buffed, sure, but do you? I think you just want the one attacking getting buffed. I don't know. I see this constantly. It's to the point where it's like I'm doubting whether that is something like. Is there a reason people want the newest minion to get buffed? I can't think of one. Like, this does scale, I guess, but they didn't know it was gonna hit this anyway. I mean, I guess you take the 1 and 3 maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to explain it away, but they did it again, by the way. Again, summoned a minion and then attacked. I wonder if there's something about our brains, the way we just like process the desire to attack in a certain order, you know? Because I don't really have an explanation. Let's see. If I go Rancor, I can clear, right? I only heal 2, but I guarantee to clear this way. If I go Minefield first, obviously things can go very, very awry, which is not good. Of course, it could have gone perfectly, and I could have healed for 1 billion extra, but I am not willing to take that risk, I'll tell you. So, Shield Maiden Hero Power looks fine. I think we want to hold a Scrap Golem until there's a weapon equipped to try to interrupt that a little bit. That's a weapon, but it's probably Doomhammer for next turn. So actually, this might be a good Scrap Golem turn to disrupt the Doomhammer. Silas, not quite good enough yet. Would really love a Kresh first if I could find one. Feel like I'm going to just fall behind here and lose, though. Do I think Shaman's hero power would be improved or worsened if you picked a single totem to summon at the start of each game? Oh, wow. Interesting. I think it would definitely be improved. Because some matchups you would just know you'd love, like, Taunt Totem, right? Some matchups you'd love the 1/1. Yeah, I think it would totally be improved.
What to do?
It's actually kind of a cool idea. I think I like that idea, by the way. All right, Alakir is fine. I can live with Alakir. Damage the Alakir, or I would trade in the small one. You saw the Rancor already, right? So you might be risking a second Rancor here, leaving these all at 2. Sadly, I don't ever get to punish anybody, but technically. Am I ever stealing the Alakir here? I think I might. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a really fancy Shadow Madness. Like a really expensive Shadow Madness. I don't know. Clear quite a bit of stuff off board. I don't feel like I need to hit it, by the way. I think it's fine to leave it up. I can hit it with something bigger later or whatever, right? Or just the Silas is fine. Okay, so we still obviously are worried about this Doomhammer. Bulwark and Shield Maiden can help me get through that, maybe. It's amazing to me how often this Silas has been a pretty good card without ever getting to the OTK. I don't know. I felt like we were OTKing constantly when we played this list earlier. Now I feel like we are just never OTKing, but Silas is still kind of intriguing. So who knows? Who knows why or what's going on there? 20 honestly still doesn't feel safe. Am I crazy? Is this not a Doomhammer? What's taking this so long to get equipped, I wonder? It's just maybe nothing to support it yet, so just chilling. Finally got a support card, maybe.
This is for me?
Nature waits.
No support card, but could have had one maybe. Seemed to me like it took a while to get that Doomhammer rolling, but I sure don't know. I don't play this list. Oh, Kresh, baby. Kresh, baby. Okay, I think Kresh Bulwark is not great, honestly. Yeah, it's fine, though. Basically, the Bulwark buys me 1 turn here to activate the Kresh pretty reliably. The Bulwark saves me at least, what, 7 damage? Whereas Hero Power only saves me 2. So yeah, I'm cool with that. And then that'll give me 16 armor, hopefully, on a future turn, right? Because of Sour Fang. So, yeah. We can... Well, this actually has to die for Sour Fang, though, which is not going to be easy now that I think about it. Well, shoot. No, I don't know now. No, I'm not so sure. I mean, it could, like dunk tanks and stuff, but it's going to take a couple turns, maybe. It could also transform it with that 1 elemental, but so be it. It's a risk I gotta take. They have very few cards, so... Okay. That might help me kill it off over a couple turns at least. Or they're gonna kill it off for me. Oh, I don't like that. Maybe it's really clean. Oh man, I don't think... Oh, they wanted to interrupt the Bulwark. Okay, I see. I get it. I get it. I guess they don't know I have Sour Fang in hand, so that's reasonable. They're gonna regret this. Obviously not watching the stream. You would never make that play if you knew I had a Sour Fang, but given that it overwrites the Bulwark, I think that's kind of sneaky good. They're gonna get punished, sadly. I almost feel bad because that was a pretty sneaky good play, but what are you gonna do? Let's try hard. I gotta win. Okay, 24, no cards in hand. Giant board for me. I think we're looking pretty good. Arguably, maybe I shouldn't have even hit that minion. Maybe I should have traded in the rush guy. They've already played double dunk tank, so going to 2 would have been fine. Probably should have. Ouch. Yikes. Drew air too. I think this is a concede, right? Fancy concede here. The classic fancy concede.
I can take the hit.
Okay. Anyone told me we look like Dungar? A lot of people have, but I feel like people don't know what human beings look like. Maybe I'm just sensitive because Dungar is one ugly dude, but it's like, really? He just has red hair and he's a white guy. I mean, is that the only metric by which we say people look alike now? I don't understand. Like, his hair is very different. His hair is like long in the back and like split in the front. He doesn't have a chin beard at all. His glasses, I mean, I guess they're like creepy, weird mirror versions of my glasses, sure. But yes, a ton of people have said that on YouTube, and it's you can't tell, it's driving me a little insane, to be frank. Okay, Mage again. Armor for Mage. Removal probably less important. I want survivability. We're playing so many mages. Has anyone ever told you look like Brad Pitt? I hear that at least twice a day. Yeah, very common. Very, very common. No, I don't know. I hear like Seth Rogen the most, probably, if you're talking about real, not memeing. Some guy said I look like this YouTuber called Regis Kelvin one time. Like, dude, I watched this guy on YouTube. You look just like him. He's this total jerk. I hate him. His channel's so annoying. He's this chubby card game player guy, but you look just like him. That didn't happen. I would be honored if it did, just to be recognized. Like, oh my god, somebody knows who I am, even if it's insults. It'd be great just to be known. For once. Once in my life. I do get Flom a lot from the esports world. Yeah, Flom is common. Well, we've climbed 1 star, I think, so far, by the way, in the last 2 hours. I have to play a faster deck. We're 4 and 3, so I've gained 1 star. Oh, I gotta play Desert Ultimate Hunter. Beard style is called mutton chops. I thought mutton chops were just like sideburns. Is that what mutton chops means? I thought mutton chops were just the big, thick sideburn thingies with no mustache connecting them. Dungar has like a mustache. I don't know if maybe mustaches are still classified for mutton chops. I don't know. I don't know the rules. I don't know the rules. Mutton chops are just big sideburns. I googled it though, and there are some pictures of people with the connecting mustache. I wouldn't have historically classified that as mutton chops, but hey, whatever. Whatever the internet says, that's what I do. Let's bait an early devolving missiles. I know this seems like an important card, but it's really not that important. I think Kresh is more important, and I think Scrap Golems are just about as or more important as well. I guess this is sort of better, but it just, you know, it's delayed. You gotta have something to hit. There's a lot of checks on Kargath being good, whereas these other ones are a little more universally good. Okay, no devolving missiles. All right. It's fine. Thank God they didn't hit a frost spell. Hey, Copcal Nick. Thanks for the gifted sub to Fazerna. Congratulations, Fazerna. That's amazing. Regis looks like Hogger. Wow, dude. Wow. Feel like Hogger some days, scaring all the villagers away. Runed Orb, sure. Anything that can go face that hits minions, I think, is a net win for us. I think we're pretty favored in this matchup as long as they don't get a crazy lunacy early. Most people aren't even really running lunacy, so that's a great first start. Oh, actually, am I gonna burn a card here? I wish I wasn't drawing. I think it's, of course, right to draw. Maybe I'll get a playable 1 mana card. Or maybe I just burn coin. Yeah, we just burn coin. It's fine. Whirlwind with Kresh is actually really good, though. Guarantee this goes off without have to worry about a devolve. That's net 8 armor, which is really cool. Of course, it would be a bonus if we can find something to hit with it as well, but we'll take it. Man, they keep getting a lot of ivories when I play today, even off Apexis Blast, let alone whatever that other thing is where they make minions is called. Ooh, that's nice, though. Yeah, I don't know how good Bladestorm's really going to be here. Seems like the least valuable. Just use it as single target removal. By the way, Bladestorm's a way better card than I ever thought it was going to be. I thought it would be too awkward. And it definitely still has those moments where it is fairly awkward. But it's been much better than I thought. There are still plenty of moments because it's good as a single target removal card sometimes. That's one thing I don't think I accounted for enough with this card when I reviewed it. Much, much better single target removal than I expected. And still, there's plenty of board states with just symmetrical stuff, so. Really good card. She didn't ditch glass to get second place. Yeah, she didn't. You're right. Who would? Man, I gotta think about Mirror Entity here a little bit. I'm a freaking genius, by the way. I just want you to know. Now we test Counterspell. Okay, not a counterspell. Probably should have played this first anyway, just in case, but I might have changed my mind if it was a Netherwind portal and played a reactive minion instead, like this, so technically probably still alright. Ended up being a negative for us, but retaining that flexibility would have been pretty good. Alright, I'm not in love with this game right now. We're at 27, which is okay when we've seen a Fireball and a Rune Door, but that Apexis Blast was free. Okay, that's better that one's going face. Okay. I mean, not going face.
What do you need?
I wonder sometimes with these mages playing against us, I mean, they don't know our list, and we're playing a pretty unusual list, so no judgment here, but they'd often be better off just sending everything face and trying to get there on some just, you know, out turn, because we're really good at reacting to minions. They keep trying to... There you go. Perfect. They keep trying to, like, stick boards against me and win it that way, which is reasonable if that's how you normally win these matchups. But our deck's just, you know, by chance, really good at countering that, essentially. So we kind of shut that down. I guess we see if this is an Oasis ally. Matters much for my play. Probably leaving it up regardless to get this Kargath in, but just knowing makes me feel a little better. Oasis ally. Could go like Bladestorm Kresh here. This goes to 3, but it's a 5/3. That's pretty gross, actually. I don't really want to tank a 5/3. What if I hit this first? How does that work? Does this work like I think it does? I don't know. I'm not going to risk it. Oh my god, please animate. Thank you. So, if I had played Kresh Bladestorm, if I had hit this first, it would have gone to 3. I would have cast Bladestorm. This would have taken a damage. The Frenzy would have gone off. I'm assuming the Frenzy goes off, by the way. I'm assuming there's pauses between the Bladestorm. It does, because we've done it with our own minions before, right? This would have gone down to 2 after the first Bladestorm, then when it got buffed immediately to 4, and they both would have been at 4. I think they both would have died, and I would have only taken 3 damage, right? But I don't know for sure. I don't know how the Frenzy interactions and all that stuff work, so perhaps debatable. Is this the Kresh Bladestorm now? Perhaps? Could just do the Whirlwind Shield Slam, but I can save the Shield Slam if I go this route. Again, probably a pretty good Bladestorm target. Yeah, we saw the Frenzy does proc in the middle, so that last turn probably would have worked. If I'd hit the Water Ellie, played Kresh, Blade Stormed, they both would have died. I would have had a Kresh at whatever health total, I don't know. And only would have taken 3, as opposed to if I'd killed it afterwards, it would have gone to 3, but it would have 5 attacks. So it would have saved me net 2 to attack first. I wouldn't have drawn a card, which can be good or bad, depending on your perspective, I guess, but... good to get the Mask of Cthunes out of the way before I play Bulwark of Azzinoth. So I actually need more of those to come down. Believe it or not. Okay. 28 still after a Mask. 2 real Fireballs and an Apex. This is a really good sign. They're basically running out of stuff. They have another Mask and another natural Apexis. And then whatever other generated stuff they can find. That said, they're also running out of options there because both Ruined Orbs are down. There's the other Mask. Okay, that makes Bulwark. Good to go. Currently don't have a Bulwark, of course, but no big deal. We do have an Azoth. Does this have a Pirate in it? Yeah, 1 Pirate in, 1 Scrap Golem in, and a Kresh in. Sadly, I'm going to have to face tank this thing, but I think that's all right. Guess I could just Whirlwind to activate the Kresh and set up the trade. That's pretty good, honestly, yeah. Just make sure the Kresh goes off this way. No Devolving Missile shenanigans. Gain 8, draw a card. That's a good turn, actually. That's an insane turn. So back to 30. Yeah, we've gotten through both. Oh, no, that was another generated Apexes. I don't know. We're getting through stuff, whatever the case. Now Sourfang could actually generate me 2 Kreshes as well, which is really nice. That would be beautiful. Yeah, just pass. I have no reason to rush anything here. We're cruising. Cruising. Commander Keen with 32 months. Amazing. Thank you, Commander Keen. Oh, wow. Grand finale is scary. That's big. Spooky stuff. We're getting close to having combo done. So I think I can use this 1 shield slam, but I don't know. Let's just bear off, right? Like, what's it matter?
Do try to keep yourselves alive.
We're pretty much chilling. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't really think it matters here much what we do this game. I can just about play any card out and I think we'd be fine. Okay, we've gained 2 stars in 2 hours. Great speedy pace here. We gotta switch decks. We just have to.